So let's discuss chapter 8, that is number of integral solutions. Number of integral solutions. So the application theory of this chapter is based on the previous chapter, that is chapter 7, distribution. So we'll just start with the question. Say example 1 that is given in the book. Find the number of non-negative integral solutions of the equation x plus y plus z, x plus y plus z is equal to 10. We need to find out number of non-negative integral solution. What does it mean? X is more than equal to 0, y is more than equal to 0, and z is more than equal to 0. Non-negative means maximum value they can assume is 10 and minimum value is 0. Question is similar to how many ways we can distribute 10 chocolates to 3 students. Let's assume there are 3 students A, B and C, and the chocolates received by A is X, by B is Y, by C is Z. Then X plus Y plus Z equal to 10. And that point of time what we have done to solve this question? 10 plus 3 minus 1, C 3 minus 1. So how many distinct integral solution we will get is 10 plus 3 minus 1, C 3 minus 1 or 12 C 2. Just application of the partitioning theory. Let's see example 2. Example 2 says, example 2 is find the number of non-negative integral solutions of the equation p plus q plus r plus s. P plus q plus r plus s is equal to 10. Question is similar to I have distributed 10 chocolates to 4 students A, B, C, D. Right? 10 chocolates to 4 students. How many ways we can do that? 10 plus 4 minus 1, C 4 minus 1. That means 14 minus 1, 13, C 3 ways. Number of ways that we can distribute 10 chocolates to 4 students. That is in example 2. Let's see example 3. Find the number of positive integral solutions of the equation x plus y plus z is equal to 10. Number of positive integral solutions we have to find out. Slightly change in the question. Example 3. It says x plus y plus z is equal to 10 and we need to find number of positive integral solution. Positive integral solution means x must be more than 0, y more than 0, z more than 0, or else x more than equal to 1, y more than equal to 1, z more than equal to 1. So again question is similar to how many ways we can distribute these 10 chocolates among 3 students A, B and C such that each of them receive at least 1 chocolate. So how we have solved this question? Okay, give 1 chocolate to each of them. Now remaining is 10 minus 3, 7. Now distribute these 7 chocolates to the 3 students. How many ways? 7 plus 3 minus 1, C 3 minus 1. 7 plus 3, 10 minus 1, 9, C 2 ways. 9 C 2 ways. So in this way we can solve the question. Or else mathematically we can solve this question as since x is more than 0, so we can assume x is equal to x1 plus 1, y is equal to y1 plus 1 and z is equal to z1 plus 1 such that x1, y1 and z1 is more than equal to 0. Right? Then substitute this value of x, y and z in this equation. What we will get? Given that x plus y plus z is equal to 10, instead of x we can write down here x1 plus 1. Instead of y we can write y1 plus 1, z1 plus 1 is equal to 10, or x1 plus y1 plus z1 is equal to 7. We need to find number of non-negative integral solution of this equation, and that's again given by the same 7 plus 3 minus 1, C 3 minus 1 or 9 C 2 ways. Now let's see example number 4. Example number 4 that says that 3 students A, B, C. Example number 4. It says that 3 students A, B, C plucked some flowers. If it is known that each of them plucked at least one flower and all together they have plucked lesser than 10 flowers, then how many ways this can be done? So in this case it is given that there are 3 students A, B and C. Let us assume that number of flowers plucked by A is A, by B is B, by C is C. And as per the given condition, A plus B plus C is less than 10. Less than 10 means it can be 9, 8, 7, 6, something like that. And they have plucked at least one flowers. So we'll start with assuming that a plus b plus c equal to 3. A plus b plus c is equal to 3. In this case, we have to find the number of positive integral solution, right? Not non-negative, positive. So that is equal to 2c. If a plus b plus c equal to 4, a plus b plus c equal to 4, then number of integral solution, apply the same formula, 3c. If it is equal to 5, then 4c2. If it is 6, then 5c2, and so on. Will go till 9. So total number of ways then we will find out, and we'll get total answer is, as it is explained in the book, it is 74. Topic is distribution of distinct articles. So distribution of n distinct articles, into r distinct groups. So total number of ways in this case is r to the power n. Let us understand this question is that n distinct articles. Let's assume that 10 distinct students. Now students are there, they must be distinct. We don't need to mention this 10 distinct students. 10 students are there, and we have to send them to 5 distinct rooms. Say room number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we have numbered the room, means they are distinct. So we have to send 10 students to 5 rooms. So how many ways we can do that? So let's call first student. How many ways we can deal with the first student? 5 ways. Because we can send that particular student to classroom number 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Similarly, call second student. How many ways we can deal? 5 ways. Third student. How many ways? 5 ways. And so on. 10th student. How many ways? 5 ways. So total number of ways is 5 to the power 10 or r to the power n. Generally, we used to get confused that whether it is r to the power n or n to the power r. For that, you can use a handy formula, that is where to the power what? Where? Means where we are sending the students. Answer, it is in the classroom. And how many classrooms we have? 5. So in base we will write 5. In base we will write 5. What we are sending? The students. And how many students are there? 10. So it should be 10. So answer should be 5 to the power 10. So you can remember handy formula where to the power what to get rid of this confusion. Now let's see one example. Example 3 in the book. Example 3. In how many ways 10 distinct rings can be sent to 5 distinct boxes? 10 distinct rings. n is equal to 10. To r distinct boxes. r equal to 5. So first ring, how many ways we can deal? 5 ways. Second ring, how many ways we can deal? 5 ways. The total number of ways is definitely 5 to the power 10, or where to the power what. Then question number 4, example number 4. That's a bit tricky one. Example number 4. In how many ways 10 distinct rings can be worn on 5 fingers? So first ring, we have taken the first ring. How many ways we can deal? 5 ways. There are 5 fingers, so we can deal with 5 ways. Now second ring. For second ring, how many options do we have? So for the first ring, 5, second 6, 7, 8, and into 9 ways. You may wonder why it is 5, 6, 7, and there are 10 rings. Sorry, so it will go up to 14. But you may wonder why it is 5, 6, 7. The reason behind this is just so for first ring we have 5 options. There are 5 fingers, so we have 5 options. For second ring, just assume that this is the ring first ring. I have used it here. For second ring, how many options we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is after this ring and 6 is before this ring. So for second ring we have 6 options. For seventh ring, for third ring, similarly we have 7 options. For fourth ring we have 8 options. And so on, it is 5 into 6 into 7 into 9 into 10 up to 14.